Hello, Professor. This is the project for for game developer, and here is the app, the game app, and this is our console for a starter. It says, "Welcome screen, created introduction screen, display the game creator name, title, and structure." Then here's the name of the game, Space Catcher. Sorry, 2D physical based game, and here's the introduction about the game. It will tell you a little bit about the game, how it's work, how the points work, and what happen if the enemy hit an object hit. And here's the creator name and the student ID. After that, on the second ask rigid body, so you have to say include at least 7 rigid body in the game. It should at least 3 of them non-static, and then use mix of rectangle, squares, circle, and other shapes represent different game element, such as a player name, any enemy interacted object, and enhance the variety of gameplay, and apply appropriate graphic. So out of the whole game, the graphic will be like this. You're just gonna have, when the game starts, there will be 9 rigid body. Then 3 of them are the 3 non-static are the enemy and the objects. So if we start here, so we have, for the 7 rigid bodies, we have left wall, right wall, top wall, and the floor. Then you have the player, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 2 enemy, that will be 8, 2 enemies, and then this will be the 9s, and there is one more, the 10th one, as an object. So 2 enemy, 1 player will be 3, 2 objects will be 5, and then the 2 left and right walls, and the top and the bottom walls. So the wall by itself will be 4, include the player will be 5, include 2 enemy will be 7, and include 3 object will be 10. So I meet the 7 rigid body. 3 are non-static. So for example, the enemy to the 2 enemies, red and orange, the 2 squares. The 2 squares enemy are non-static, and this object is non-static too. And then here it says UI control, implement at least 2 UI control, for example buttons, sliders, toggle, and one of the UI control must be game to restart. So you have left and right. So left and right is the UI 2 of the UI controls, and then one of UI control must say game must allow the game to restart after the end. So the game end, say game over, it will tell you the score here is 0 first, and then it will ask you to restart. Then you press restart, and then you restart. And then next, number 4, scroll mechanism. So it have to be implement functionally score system updating based on the game event. Displayed, so implement functional score system and that update based on the game event. Display the score to play the game during play. So this is the score. So it shows here all the time. It says score and tell you how many score you have, and then after the game is over or you hit an enemy object, it will tell you the score. So for example, let's say so I hit two objects, it will score 2. And if I hit enemy, it will end the game. But it will show you the score in both of them. So it will show you in top and then show you after the game is done. As long as I hit an object, it will update automatically. I will tell you how many is your score. So I hit two objects, that's not enemies, it gave me 2 scores. The moment it hit an enemy, the game is over. But it will display the score here. So 2 scores. Display score in the player during the gameplay. During the gameplay, score the play during the gameplay, and then after the game, it will show you here too. Moving on. Oops. Okay. Number 5, collision detection reaction. So implement collision detection interaction between the rigid body. Ensure the object react apparently upon the collision. Bounce, disappear, change direction, trigger, update. So this is how it's work. So the moment the game it hit a player, the moment the player hit, oh my gosh, the moment the player hit and the moment the player collide with an object, it will increase the score. Here it will let you know how the score increase, and then the object will disappear and it will appear from the top. For example, here it disappear and then it will appear from the top. This happen only when a player hit a good object. The moment the player hit an enemy, it would detect the collision between the player and the enemy, and then the game will say it's ended, and then it will say restart. For example, here, so the moment it hit this good objects, the object will disappear. When it detect, it will hit the it collide with the player, will disappear and will give you score. But the moment it collide with the enemy, it will say game over and restart. So it disappear. And then the trigger score, the score update. Only when the good object hit. When the enemy hit, it will just say game over and give you the final score and ask you to restart again. And the video is here from 1 to 5. Then exclude the null. That's all for this project. Thank you.